No, sorry. Okay. So I stopped recording. So I will just quickly brief about what we were doing till now. I was discussing about myself and just a second. So basically today we will be talking about GitHub. Is the screen share paused? I guess. Just a second. What is happening? Okay. Is the screen visible now? Okay. So I was here. I was talking about myself. Basically, I've worked for a lot of startups, and then I've worked as a content writer also. And currently, I'm working as a research and development software developer at Keysight Technologies, which is a US-based software development company. Okay, it's a product-based company basically. Okay. After that, I'll just take a couple more minutes so that you know who I am. Okay, just for that sake. Basically, I have published 2 research papers and collaborated with some international scholars and people in IIT Kharagpur to publish IEEE journals, IEEE papers. So I am involved that way. I was also invited to host at Springfest, IIT Kharagpur last year. Okay, Springfest is their biggest fest, which is happening this year again. And I have participated in numerous hackathons, won the Best Project Award twice, participated in some national hackathons. Then I was the founder of my college coding club. And via that, I have mentored over 300 students. And henceforth, I have been taking sessions like this, like the one I'm taking for you. And then I've taken some full stack web development courses also earlier. Apart from that, I was nominated as the best student in my college from the government of West Bengal and mentioned as star achiever and all of that stuff. Okay, so this was enough about me. So now I guess I can start off with the actual part. Are you guys ready? Like it's 6:17. Can we start with GitHub now? Is the chat not working for you again? Chalo. कुछ कुछ बोलते रहना, otherwise it becomes difficult for me to understand, like if you guys are there on. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Nice name, by the way. Hargvi, if that is how you are sounding, like pronouncing it. Okay. Okay. So just don't get scared by this session agenda wala slide, because if it's not possible, we won't cover all these things. But I will try to make Git or GitHub very simple to you. Okay. And also make it less boring. Just stay with me. Okay. Stay motivated. Okay. And wherever you have a doubt, just ask me. Okay. So basically, we are going to talk about GitHub today. Does anybody know what this word, this line means over here? Version control system. Does anybody know what version control system is? Okay, so there are no responses again. Yes, yes, no, ma'am. Okay, so basically, version control system, yeah, kind of updating versions, correct, Tila? I'll explain it to you. Let's say you are working on a project, okay? Let's say today, let's say we are a team. Let's say I, Tilak, Jyoti, and Soumya. Okay. 4 of us are a team. Okay. Now, Soumya decides to write, let's say we have a Google Doc. You people are aware of Google Docs, right? So, let's say we have a Google document. Soumya writes a line, okay, over there in that Google document. Hello, okay. Soumya just writes one line, hello. Okay. And now Jyoti writes bye. Okay. After that, I come and write yes, good, or happy Friday, something of that sort. Now, let's say somebody else joins in. Let's say Manish joins in and he tries to write something else. So, what are we trying to do? We are trying to update the document every single time. Okay. Now, let's say we are working on Google Documents, right? So, let's say first who had written first, let's say Soumya had written hi. Now, after some time, I delete that hi and there I wrote hello. Okay. Is it possible to get back that hi, or is it possible from any possible way to understand if Soumya had started off by writing hi? Is it possible? Like, is it possible to understand if Soumya had written hi after I've deleted it? Soumya wrote hi, I deleted that hi, I wrote hello instead. Is there any way in which I can understand if Soumya had written a hi? Guess it? How? I have to delete it. How are you guys saying yes? Undo. No, I'm not talking about undo. Without undo, is there any way to understand that? There is a possibility. You know why? Because in Google Documents, you will be able to see that, like, there is an option to see newest versions or something of that sort, where you can click and you can see who has done what. Like Soumya has written hi at 7:58 p.m. Twinkle has written hello after deleting hi at 6:22 p.m. Something of that sort. If you check, you'll see that. So Google Document is actually helping you to keep a record of who has done what and when. Okay. So that if anybody messes up at any single point of time, you can that person and say, hey, you have done this. Please come and fix this. Akhila, I suppose you are able to understand that I'm telling you to keep your mic off. I am trying and muting it for the past 10 minutes and you're still putting it on unmute. Please keep your mic off because there is some sound coming from your end. Thank you. Okay. So this was about version control system. Simple. Version control system is nothing but controlling the versions so that you can see who has done what at what time. Simple. Got it, guys? Is there any doubt anywhere you found it complex? It's very simple, just controlling versions. But let's say you are trying to work on your phone. Let's say you have your phone and you want to click a picture. I just clicked a picture of mine now. I just took a selfie. After 5 minutes, I delete that selfie. I am not taking into consideration kiske phone mein wo that thing is there to recover your photos and all. I'm not talking about those options. Let's say I just clicked a selfie and I deleted it. Will I be able to recover that photo? I'm assuming there is no backup option there on my mobile phone. Except for backup, there is no other way, right? But if there is a backup option, I can get back that photograph, right? And I can also see when I click that picture, where I click that picture, all those things are there, no? Like if you click on details of a picture, you'll get that option, right? So that is only version control system. Got it? It's that simple. Is my voice breaking now or is it fine? Now is it fine? Breaking, still breaking. Okay. So did you guys understand, like, even if it was breaking, did you guys understand what I tried saying? Like, did you guys understand what version control system is? Just let me know that, right? If you have any doubt, you can ask me, okay? So this is the most simple explanation of version control system. Yes, keeping track of version. Now, if you go on Google, you might find many complex definitions, but once you understand the meaning of it, you understand the feeling of it, every other definition will seem to be very simple. Okay. Now you can go and try that. Acha, Zoom पे ना अभी एक feature आ गया है where I can see who is making all these marks. Okay. It's no longer 2020 when Zoom does not allow you to see. So please do not make these marks. It's visible to me who is making that. Okay. Chalo. Um, Okay. So next, what I'm going to talk about is the word GitHub. Okay. So there are many people who said that they are hearing the word GitHub for the first time. Like, right? So, acha, one more thing. Do you guys understand Hindi a little bit? Like, is it okay if I add a little bit of Hindi sometimes just to explain?
Indrani.
Right. Okay. No. Okay. Rupesh says no. Okay. See, I might try and add a little fillers. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll go for complete English explanation then. No problem. Sudarshan, please keep your mic off. Okay. Maharashtra. Oh, nice. I have a connection with Maharashtra. And I am really connected to Maharashtra some way. So nice. Okay. So let's talk about GitHub. Okay. GitHub. Okay. GitHub basically has two words in it. I'm not using the annotations and all. Okay. Just look at me and understand. Okay. It's just waste of time to write again with the mouse and all. Okay. So GitHub, the word has two words in itself. Okay. One is Git and the other one is hub. Okay. Can you guys guess the meaning of hub? Like, what is the meaning of hub? Telugu? I have no idea about Telugu. Kanna. Group of people, collection of things where people together can discuss. Okay. Nice one. Jyoti, I liked your explanation. Manish is also correct. Tilak is also correct. So basically, hub is like, I'm not Googling it out, but maybe if you, acha, I'll try Googling it out. Okay, hub ka meaning Google kya bolta hai, let's see. Hub basically means the effective center of an activity. Correct. So hub basically means what? A place where a group of people or things can collectively come in and something can happen, like some kind of discussion can happen, right? That is somewhat like a hub. Okay, like your college canteen can be a hub where you people come and discuss about things, gossip about things. That can be a hub. Okay. So now what is Git? Git has something to do with coding. Okay. Let's say, okay, how many of you are like, how many of you love using cloud services? You people are aware of cloud, right? Like you put your pictures to cloud, you put your like files, your PDFs, your documents to Google, like you put it on Google Drive. How many of you like putting things onto your drives and not on your local systems? Local systems matlab your laptops or your phones or your desktop. My question is, do you guys like the cloud storage or not? Yes or no? Simple. Yes, right? One reason why you like doing so. storage, clumsy. Okay. So basically you want your local system or your laptops or your desktops to be free of space. I mean, you want it to be halka. You don't want it to become too loaded with too many things, right? Tilak, nice point. Access anywhere. Unnecessary things can be freed. Correct. Anybody else? Backup can be done. Good point. Okay. So I'll tell you my reason as to why I love using cloud services. Number one, it can be accessed from anywhere, like Tilak correctly said. Number two, you know, a year back, I had a Dell laptop. I'm not like demeaning Dell, but if anybody has Dell, you have the same complaint as me, then okay. If you love Dell, sorry. But I had a Dell laptop, and within the warranty period, okay, within the warranty period, my laptop had to be fixed by the technical people. Arey, stop disturbing, guys. Okay. So I had to get it fixed for 7 times within my warranty period. That means in my 1 year of buying my Dell laptop, I had to fix it for 7 times. So anything, any document that I had, I was very unsure. Like I was very scared. Like any moment my laptop can shut down and all my files gone. All my documents gone. All my movies that I'm downloading, like 2 GB, 3 GB files gone. Videos gone. Photos gone. So I obviously wanted a place where I can keep everything safe and secure. And I can access it at any time. And I know in my mind that it is going to stay. It's not going to like vanish. ऐसे रातों रात magic नहीं हो जाएगा. It will stay there. Right? So cloud was helping me do that. Okay. So whenever I wanted to write some document or I wanted to work on any PDF, what I used to do is I used to go to Google Docs, create a document and let it stay there. Now, if I want to send it to somebody, I could just export it as PDF, document, whatever format I wanted to, or maybe just send the link. Yes, Mahesh, if you have anything to say, you may ask or no. Okay. So that is what I tried to do and I love doing. So that was one reason why I liked cloud storage. Okay. So let's say you are working on a big project. Now I'm coming to the actual definition. Okay. Let's say you are working on a big technical project. Okay. Like again, 5 of us are working. This time, let's say Dakshayani, Manish, Tilak, and Jyoti are working along with me. 5 of us are working. Okay. Now, Jyoti has added a file. Tilak has also added a file. Now, if let's say we are located at 5 different geographically separated locations. Let's say Jyoti is in, Jyoti, where do you come from? I'm from Calcutta, so I will be sitting at home in Calcutta. Jyoti is from Andhra Pradesh. Dakshayani, I'm assuming from Andhra Pradesh. Manish also, I'm assuming from Delhi, for example. Okay. So all of us are from different states of India, right? So we will not have one small laptop or one particular machine where all of us can come together. Okay, right, Maharashtra. All of us can come together and work on the same machine, right? It's not possible to travel every day from Andhra Pradesh or Maharashtra, Delhi or Kolkata, right? So we need one system where all of us can simultaneously work, okay? And let's say we are working on a technical project. Dakshayani wants to add some code. I want to add some code. Jyoti wants to change some code. Manish is not happy with the code. He wants to add something to the code and remove something as well. So he will try to do it from a place where everybody else can also access, right? So that is where the origin of GitHub comes from. Okay. So GitHub is one place, it's in very simple terms. GitHub is that place where you keep all your codes into it. And anybody at any time from any corner of the planet, from Earth, kahin se bhi, you can access that code. Okay? Now, if anybody has done GitHub before, you might question me that what about private repos? I'll come to that. Sabar karo, sabar ka phal meetha hota hai. Okay, we'll come to that. But for now, did you guys understand what GitHub is? In one line, GitHub means a place or a hub where you keep all your codes such that everybody else can access that code at any time from anywhere. It's like I'm promoting some brand. Kahin se bhi, kabhi bhi. Okay, College of Codes. Okay. Did you guys understand any queries as to what version control system is or what GitHub is? Is it clear? Absolutely clear. I explained in a very simple way. Social media of codes. You can actually say that is a very smart answer, Tilak. Next time I put up a LinkedIn post, I'm going to use that. Because, you know, in GitHub, people say that it's only for code. You just have to write coding wala thing in GitHub. No, you can actually add your photos, videos, things of that sort also in GitHub. You know, I'll tell a story. There's a friend of mine who had this problem that he didn't have a lot of storage on his laptop. So what he used to do is he used to download these pictures, all these pictures, and put it on GitHub. Because you know, now like Google Drive also has a limit of 15 GB. Beyond that, you cannot store. Right? You have to again delete photos. But if you are creating a GitHub account with your college ID, I mean your edu.in ID, then you will be able to access, like you will probably get an unlimited access. If I'm not wrong, you will probably get an unlimited access. So my friend used to do that. So you can actually put photos, videos, files, audio, everything on GitHub, anything and everything. So in a quirky way, you can say GitHub is the social media of codes. Okay. So I guess everybody else is clear. Anybody, any doubt until here? Okay. No responses again. I am taking it to be a yes. Okay. So now I'll come to, yes, Telegram also provides unlimited storage, but can you do coding on Telegram? Can you store codes? Can you edit codes? Can you run codes? Use case alag hai. Okay. All right. So now that we are a little comfortable, let me come to Git. Okay. Jyoti Karumanchi. Okay. Yes, your thing is also correct. Is used for storage, tracking, collaborating on software projects. You can also do it for hardware projects, Jyoti. Okay. Now let me come to what Git is. Okay. Git, I'm first telling you the official definition and then I'll explain in easier terms. Okay. Git is basically a version control system, okay, where you can keep track of code changes, and you can collaborate on codes. These are the 3 points. Is it clear? Number 1, Git is a version control system. Number 2, it's where you can keep track of your code changes. Number 3, it helps you collaborate on code. Are the 3 points clear? Did you guys understand like what is happening? Please let me know. Yeah. Others also let me know. There are many people here today. Right. Okay. So that is what is Git. Now, I have seen many people saying this in a very stupid way that Git and GitHub same cheese, they're the same thing. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like Git and GitHub is not the same. I'll tell you the difference between Git and GitHub with an example. Let's say you are in a classroom. Okay, you are in a physical classroom and there is a teacher who is teaching. Okay, the teacher comes in, sits in her desk and starts writing the things that she wants to explain to the class. She is speaking, but she is writing it on a piece of paper which nobody else can see. She's just writing it and only she can see. Okay. Scenario number 2, a teacher comes in, Redmi, whoever you are, if you have anything to ask, then please.
Twinkle, like if you found that account again, please remove them from the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So I was here. I was giving that example. Case number 1, a teacher comes in, is explaining, but is writing something in a piece of paper which only she can read and nobody else. No other student can read what is happening. Okay. It's scenario number 1. Scenario number 2, a teacher comes in, takes the chalk and duster, writes it on the board, which everybody else can see. Okay. After some time, she comes and calls a student up and tells that student, let's say Indrani is that student, and she is asked to come and write something on the board. Okay, let's say answer a particular question or something of that sort. She comes and writes it on the board. Next, I guess Manish comes up and he deletes something, like he rubs something off. Okay, so certain things are happening on the board, which everybody else can see. Okay. So now try to understand the analogy between Git and GitHub via this. Sorry. The first case that I told you, that was where you are doing things, but you're keeping it to yourself. So you are working on your local machine. Okay. You are working on your own laptop. Nobody else can see. It's your laptop. It's your code. You are working and only you are responsible for it. In the second scenario, you are working on the board, which means whatever you're doing, everybody else can view that. Everybody else can change it. Everybody else can understand, see it. Okay. This was the utility of using GitHub. Now, what is the difference between Git and GitHub? Okay. So I have seen, like I told you earlier, I have seen many people saying Git and GitHub are the same things. It's not. Okay. It's like GitHub is one place inside which you have Git. Did you guys understand the meaning of it? It's like you have your college canteen. Inside that, you have a dining space where you can sit and eat. Okay. Whenever you want to eat something, you will obviously say, hey, I want to go to the canteen. You won't say, I want to go to that dining space and eat. You'll directly say, I want to go to the canteen. So canteen is like your GitHub. And inside that, you have a place where you actually sit and eat. The table, the actual table where you sit and eat. That is your Git. Okay. Why do we need Git? That was what I started off with. Basically, with Git, if you are doing a project where, let's say, more than one person wants to contribute, let's say you will be doing your final year project, right? If you are not an engineering student, I don't know if you have a final year project. So there can be a moment in your life, in your BTech or maybe after that, bachelor's or after that, where you might have to work on some code. Okay. Okay, the best example. You are going to a company, you're going to a software-based company, and you have to work over there. How do you think 500 people or 600 people or 6,000 people, 6 lakh people work in a company? How do you think that happens? There should be one place, no, where everybody else, correct, server. There is a server where everybody else can access, which everybody else can access. They come in and they contribute and they see what everybody else is doing and they leave. This is the importance of GitHub, where you can collaborate on code. Yes, that is also one part, Jyoti. It's like one half of that entire iceberg. What you just said is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. So is it clear until now to everybody else what is version control system, what is Git, what is GitHub, what is the difference between Git and GitHub? Is it clear now? I can only see Jyoti, Manish, some people. Okay, some others are also commenting. Guys, please comment so that at least I know that you are there. Okay, nice, great. Okay. Okay, so how many of you are how many of you are on laptop now? Difference between Git and GitHub. See, I explained the difference between Git and GitHub. Later on, you can go to any site online and you can check the difference. I will not be giving you that template here. Ki this is difference number 1, this is difference number 2. It's boring, right? So you just understand the difference, and then when you read it from there, it will be very easy. That's what my motive is. Otherwise, everybody else is going to get bored. If I just put a slide where you have all the difference, it will get very boring. Let me see what is the next. Oh, I have the difference over here. You can read the difference from here. Yeah. Basically, I will just read it out for you. Git is a version control system that lets you manage and keep track of your source code history. And GitHub is a cloud-based hosting service that lets you manage Git repositories. Now, what is the meaning of this? I explain, no, that one. See, I put the link also. If you want, you can just visit this link right now also, and you can check the difference. Okay. Basically, Git is basically a version control system. Soumya, did you understand what version control system is? Soumya, did you understand what version control system is? Yes. So Git is actually that version control system. Version control system means something where you can like visualize all the versions. See over here, you see this diagram of Git. Yeah, this is one node. From there, you have another branch. From here, you have another branch. So this will actually help you to understand what is going on, like who is doing it, when is it done, all those things you can actually monitor. Okay. Now Git will actually help you to keep track of your code. Okay. Like to write code, edit code, run your code, all those things will be like helpful with the help of Git. Okay. And GitHub, on the other hand, is like a cloud platform. Okay, it's like a platform given to you where you can work with Git. Okay, this is the difference between Git and GitHub. I told you the example of canteen and that table, right? Canteen is your GitHub. Okay, and inside that you actually have that table where you sit and eat. That will be your Git. Okay. When I'll actually share my screen and show you GitHub, it will be even more interesting and you will understand better. Okay, so just have that patience, okay, and try understanding everything that I'm doing now so that things are better. Okay. So until now, we have finished with these two things. Okay, so I had asked one question, like how many of you are on your laptops right now? Is there a way to do a poll over here? I guess no.
Like, you have an option to start polling.
Where is that option?
I think you can find that just right after the participants count.
Participants count. No, I just see a chat option there. Yeah, raise hand also you can do. That also works. Oh, now I found that option. Participant can chat with everyone and anyone directly. Start a poll. There is no option to start a poll. Okay. Okay, so I guess some people are there who are on the laptops. Okay. So have you guys downloaded the things, the prerequisites that I had shared or circulated via Riaz? Like, have you guys downloaded GitHub and everything else that was there in that document? No. Arey, you had to download now. If you have not downloaded, just quickly download so that we will save up on that time. You basically have to create one profile on GitHub, which is very simple. Just search Git. I'll just share my screen over here. Just a second. I'll stop sharing from here and I'll enter my other laptop. Okay. I am visible right on online. Yeah. That is basically on GitHub you have logged in. Like, have you downloaded Git? Git is also something that you have to download. So just a second. See, for those of you who have not downloaded it, I'm giving you some time. Just take this time to download GitHub, okay, following that link that Riaz had provided. Okay, quickly download it. Until then, I will show you how to create a GitHub profile. So if you are somebody who has not created that GitHub profile until now, you can do that along with me. Okay. Okay. So basically, if you have to download GitHub, that link I have provided, all the necessary stuff. And if you want to go on GitHub, just go to GitHub. Okay, I'm inside my profile now. I'll just go to GitHub. This is probably something that you can see on your laptops. Riaz, if you are there, can you please share the link? Once, are you there?
Yeah, like which link?
There was a link. Okay, wait, I have the link with me. I'll share it. Most probably this is the link. Just check this link once. Just check this link if you have a child in the check it. Basically, you will have to download. If you are a Windows user, you will just download Git by clicking on this link, which I have highlighted right now. You will just click on this link and download Git. Simple step. Just click on this link and download Git. That's it. Okay. After that, if you are a Windows user, I'll just keep my video off for 2 minutes, but please stay there. Okay. I will still be speaking. Okay. Right. So you just have to click on that link and start your downloading process. And after that, you will have to download GitBash. Okay. You people are Windows users, so you will have to use GitBash. Just click on this link and download GitBash. That's it. And if you haven't created a GitHub profile, you can do that right now with me. That's it. Okay. To do that, all you have to do is go to GitHub. Okay, simple step. Just go to github.com. Don't get confused anywhere. It's very simple. Just go to sign up. If you have not created a profile, only then you will do a sign up. Else, you will simply do sign. Simple. Just go to sign up. You can either sign up via Google or maybe you'll have to sign up. What is this? This is probably a glitch. See, I have an account already. So I guess I do not have to explain the sign up process. It's very simple. You can do like all other social media, you can just create an account here. It's very simple. For the time being, I will only be signing in because I already have a profile. Okay. I would again request you to please join by laptop right now so that you can do the things along with me now. Okay. Otherwise, nothing will sink into your head. You will feel like you've understood everything, but you've actually not understood anything. It will be like that. Okay. I'm giving you some time. If you have not downloaded it yet, please download it. Until then, you can create your GitHub profile also. And for those of you who have already completed all these steps, just a second. You don't have laptop is something very sad. You should be having a laptop. Okay. Please arrange for a laptop next time whenever you are feeling like doing GitHub. Okay. Just arrange for a laptop and just do these steps. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand anything. Okay. Okay. So for those of you who have completed all these steps, I mean, you have downloaded Git, you have downloaded GitBash, you have created your GitHub profile. I mean, all these steps are done. You are like a pro. You have done everything. What you can do is just simply go to my profile once. This is the link, github.com/printf-twinkle. I'll just tell you. Is my voice fine? Like, is it cracking or something, breaking? Just let me know, guys. Is my voice breaking or is it like fine? Or is there any lag? Sometimes it's breaking, right? I can understand because there is some network issue over here. No problem. If it's not that big a problem, please try to adjust. That is something I can say. SS means screenshot of what? See. Yeah. So if you have completed everything, what you can do is you can simply go to this link once and check whatever is there in my profile. Just go through the profile once. You'll understand why I'm telling you to do so in some time. Okay. Just try and go through the profile once. Key, what is repository? What is star? Just go through the profile like this once. Look at the names. Look at everything that is happening. Until then, those of you who are actually trying to do it, please finish up with your download process. Also, guys, please tell anybody is if anybody is actually doing the downloading thing and wants me to wait. Okay, no problem. Take your time. I'll not hurry because I want you guys to learn. There's no point hurrying. We have a lot of time. Just don't take too much time. Okay. Until then, those of you who are getting bored and you have done all the steps, I gave you one task. Just go through this profile, click on the words that actually excite you. Like if there is a word like IT department website, click on this and see what is there inside. Okay. Just try going through the profile once. Okay. Okay. Till the time these guys are doing, how many of you have a LinkedIn profile? Abhigna, Hemant, nice. So few people have LinkedIn. Few people don't have LinkedIn. What are you even doing? ऐसा है ना, like Sharda का tagline, the world is here, where are you? It's like that. LinkedIn is crying in the corner. Okay, there are a few people, but it's like not even 10%. Do you guys maintain your LinkedIn profile? Do you guys regularly post and keep your LinkedIn updated? Do you guys look for jobs or look for internships on LinkedIn? Okay. This is a very common gap that I find. Just do one thing. If you guys are not doing the downloading process, you don't have a laptop, you are not basically doing the downloading thing, just go to Google and type out my name once and go to my LinkedIn profile. Okay. And just check the LinkedIn profile once. Okay. Why I am telling you to do so is I want you to guys to understand that having a LinkedIn profile is extremely important. Today, we do not have the agenda of this, but since we are actually waiting, I'm trying to introduce you to LinkedIn also. Try using LinkedIn very wisely. It is amazing. I mean, if you are able to use LinkedIn, it will help you in a lot of ways. I'm not kidding. I'm very honest when I'm saying this. If you have time, if you have interest, just put my name on Google and just go to my LinkedIn profile and check it. Okay. Just check my profile. I have tried to update every single portion of my LinkedIn profile and I've tried to maintain a good profile. Okay. This is a result of like 2 years or more than 2 years. And I have been guiding all my juniors to do the same. I'm asking you people to do the same also. Like, if possible, try maintaining a LinkedIn profile. A proper LinkedIn profile will help you get a job or normal opportunities very easily. I'm telling you that. It's honestly. Okay. Also, having a good resume is very important. Okay. Okay. Have you guys completed downloading? The two people who were doing it? कौन कौन कर रहा था उस time? Gayatri, Bhavna. Have you guys finished or should we wait? Done. Chalo, congratulations. Okay. So now what we'll do is we will try to move on to the next steps. Okay, you guys can lower your hands now. Hemant and Sheikh. Farheen. I'm sorry, I really don't understand how to pronounce your names because it's really complex. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name anytime. No hard feelings. Sorry again. Hemant and Farheen. Okay. Chalo. So now we will quickly start off with things. Okay. Now you people have to interact very frequently in the chat box. Okay. Otherwise things will become very boring and you people will lose interest. So please use the chat box. Okay. Are you guys aware of command prompt? CMD command prompt? Yes. Quickly go to CMD. Just type CMD and quickly open CMD. I'm assuming you opened. Just simply type over there git space hyphen version. I'll put it in the chat box also. Git space hyphen version. Is it fine? Press enter. Are you guys getting something similar to what I'm getting now, or are you guys getting an error? Hi, hello. Zinda ho. Are you guys alive? Okay. Not recognized. Not recognized because you have not downloaded GitHub. Most probably. Coming? Right. Chalo. So this step will actually help you to understand if or not you have GitHub in your system. If you don't have GitHub installed, you will get an error over here. Not recognized wala error, you are going to get it. Okay? But since I have GitHub, you also have GitHub, we are getting this this thing, GitHub version. Okay? Until here, we are all good to go. We are all fine. Okay? Next, what we have to do is, we have to tell GitHub. Okay, let me tell you one thing. I showed you my GitHub profile, right? So we will have to do something like, we will have to make a connection between GitHub and our machine, which is Git. Okay, we will have to make a connection between our machine, which has Git, and GitHub, which is the website, or the website that I just showed you, this one that is there behind this. Okay. Now, how do we make that connection? We have to do some kind of rocket science to make that connection? Obviously, no. We will simply use two commands, okay? And with that, you will be able to make that connection. And it's a one-time process. You don't have to do it every time you are working on a new GitHub project. You just have to do it the first time you are connecting your GitHub to Git. One-time process in your lifetime on your laptop. Okay? So now what is that command? What is that magic command? Okay? I'll give you that command in the chat box. This is the command. Okay? Now, I hope you guys remember what username you had for your GitHub profile and what email ID you had given for your GitHub profile, right? Anybody who is Gajni and has forgotten what their username and email ID was? Anybody who has forgotten what their username was or can't understand where to find the username exactly? Please respond. Manish, most probably Manish has forgotten. See, if you are forgetting your username, it's very simple to understand. Go to your GitHub profile. Whenever you log in, this portion that you see over here is your username. For me, it's printf twinkle. Printf twinkle is my username. Similarly, you will get your username over here. Ab email ID agar bhul gaye ho, so please go and jump from the 10th floor. You don't, like, you are not fit for this planet. Okay, if you have forgotten your email ID also. See, now what I have to do is, I have to charge them down. Alright, put it on charge then. So you just have to put this command, git config ---- global user.name, and you have to put your username. In my case, it was printf twinkle. Simple. Enter. If you are getting no error, means you have added the correct username. Okay. After this, you will have to add your email ID. user.email. And you will have to add your email ID. My email ID was this. Do not laugh at my email ID. Okay. This is my email ID. I'm just pressing enter. Done. With this step, you have successfully made a connection between your Git, which is on your laptop, to your GitHub profile, which is on your cloud. Everybody in sync with me? Everybody is like, we are on the same track? Anybody, any problem? Just let me know. Anybody, any problem? Batao, batao. Let me know. Fine, right? Now, come to your GitHub profile. Everybody on your GitHub profile? What are you not getting, Bhavna? Yes. Yes. Waiting. What are you not getting or what is your problem? Login. Oh, okay. Login. Chalo. Take your time. No hurries. Just let me know that you need time. I'll wait. We are not trying to learn things. We are trying to do things here. So it will take time. So by the way, others, what are you doing, man? So many people. Oh, there is a Dell also. Okay. Divya. We have an HP also. Nice. We don't have a Mac here. Rajeshwari, Shweta, Mahesh. Hi, guys. Show us command prompt. Yeah. I have given all the commands also. Monica. Monica, beta, what are you doing? Where are you? Are you doing? Link of GitHub. Whose GitHub? I did just type it out, no? GitHub.com. GitHub.com. Okay. What you have to do is simple. Go to GitHub.com, create a profile, like sign up, or if you have a profile already, just do sign in. Okay. Sign into your profile. And when your profile opens, just log into your profile. And on the other hand, open your command prompt on your laptop. Just do these two steps. Number one, git version, check your version. If you have installed your GitHub properly, then you will get git version, you will get an output, else you'll get an error. Okay. And the second part, you will have to connect your Git as in what you're doing on your laptop right now in your command prompt, that Git to your GitHub profile, GitHub as in the website that you're working, where you have created your profile. Okay. That is what you have to do. Done? Everybody else done? Is there anybody who is still doing? Or you need any kind of help? Done? Chalo, nobody has asked me to wait, so I'm assuming everybody has done. So now we can safely move ahead. Let's do one. Coding must be very boring to you or very complex to you, right? Let's add a picture to GitHub. Simple. Not recognized. Not recognized because you have probably not installed GitHub properly. Have you installed GitHub, Jyoti? You have installed GitHub, but still you are getting that error. Tilak, I didn't get you. Like Git, matlab, what is your issue? See, the document that I had provided to you, you know, there they have also talked about this error, not recognized wala error that you people are facing, most probably. Oh God. See, you are just changing one letter and it's changing the entire meaning. Got ko, if you write Git, things are different. This is the link that you are following, right? Over here, you'll probably get that error wala thing also. See, I'm telling you a mind-blowing technique to solve most of your errors if you are doing coding. This is a very good technique which one of my seniors had taught me when I was in my first year. Okay, I have been doing these projects and I have been doing coding since my first year. So it was natural that I used to get a lot of errors that time. And I didn't have anybody to guide me in this way, like take up sessions and then teach me. I learned everything on my own. So naturally, I was getting a lot of errors. So one day, I just consulted a senior, and the senior taught me something which still helps me. So I'm giving you that like a suggestion or advice. It will help you all throughout. The suggestion is whenever you get any kind of error, who was getting that error? Jyoti, you were getting that error, right? Do one thing, just copy paste that error and put it in the chat box. Don't send me on direct message, send it to everyone. Whenever you get any kind of error, what you do is copy paste that error and you have to paste it somewhere in a certain way. I'll tell you. Jyoti, just give me that error, copy paste that error and send it to me. Send it to everyone, not to me. Also to everyone who is there on LinkedIn, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay, I share a lot of valuable stuff and I try to build this community where I keep sharing a lot of things. So it's good to build a community. So if you are there on LinkedIn, send me a connection request or just visit my profile. I'll send you a connection request. No issues. Okay. Okay. So Jyoti has sent me this error. Okay. What I'll do is I'll simply copy paste that link, go to Google, paste that link, hit enter. Okay. Are you guys aware of Stack Overflow? Just let me know yes or no. Are you guys aware of Stack Overflow? I really need a poll option, yaar. कोई बात नहीं. Not there. No. When you were small, whenever you wanted something, who was that one person you used to go to? Like you want something, like you have kept your spectacles somewhere, you have kept your dress somewhere, and you cannot find it. Who is that one person who used to go to find that thing? Correct. Mother, obviously. Because she is one person who knows everything more than you. Wherever your things are, she'll be able to get it faster than you get it. Right? Depends on your requirement. Correct. If you want money, you'll go to your father. If you want some help, genuine help, you'll go to your mother, right? Similarly, if you are coding and you get any kind of error, your mother or your father over here should be Stack Overflow. You see this link over here, this one? StackOverflow.com is one place where people around the globe ask their doubts and get their doubts solved. Okay. So whenever you have any kind of problem in your coding journey, just copy paste that error, whatever error you're getting, even if you get like one big para error, copy paste the sorry, bottom half of the error, the main portion of the error, put it on Google. Somewhere in your search, you will get this link of Stack Overflow. Don't think right, don't think left. Just click on this link and you will be able to see that somebody else has asked the same doubt. See, this doubt, Git is not recognized as an internal or external command, which who was facing this error, which Jyoti was facing, is facing, was asked 3 months back and has been viewed 1.5 million times. so many people have got the same error as you. So you are not the only person getting this error. I at some time had also got this error. Okay. So don't need to panic. Whenever you have a problem, just come to this website, you'll get it solved. See, somebody has added the solution also. If you don't understand, just come to this solution which gives a green tick. Green tick means the best answer. Okay. So you will just have to come to this link and you have to check this solution. Here, whatever the solution is, I guess if you do the step-by-step process which has been given over here, you will be able to resolve your error. It's a long process. That is why I didn't tell you to do it now. Jyoti, just do one thing. You have to set your path, most probably. How do you add your path? Step by step, idhar pura likha hua hai, okay? You have to go to the start menu, you have to do this, you have to do that. Just follow blindly whatever is written over here. I'm assuming you have got Windows 10. So you will be following this process from 1 to 6. Okay? And if you have LinkedIn username, you don't have to search my username. Just go to Google and type out my name. Full name. Wait, I'll give you my name. Wait. Hey man, what is this glitch? Just go to Google and type out my name. You'll get my profile. Just go and type Twinkle Chatterjee like this. And the second link that you get is my LinkedIn profile. And this is my Google Scholar link. Okay, I told you I do research works with IIT Kharagpur faculties and international scholars also, like scholars from UK, from Germany. So if you want to view my research work, like whatever research I've done, like my journal and publishments, you can go check out this part. But if you want to go to my LinkedIn profile, you can just click on this link. Simple. Just remember my name, Twinkle Chatterjee, and just search it up. Okay. So over here, Jyoti, all you have to do is you have to just follow these steps and get your problem resolved. Okay. Jyoti, it is a little time consuming. So now if you are unable to do it, just leave it and just listen to the class. After the class, just get your problem solved like this. If you still have any kind of problem, reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm very active there. Just send me a message. I will be replying you over there. Okay. Abhi ke liye, let's come back. Let's try. Acha, guys, now again back. Let's work with this now. Okay. All of you on your GitHub profile, yes or no? Logged in on the same page as me on your profile. Are you on the same page as me right now? Yes or no? Just let me know quickly. Same page. Others also, I'm assuming same page. You people are not responding. Okay. You'll see this green button over here which says new. Show your page. Which page? Which page are you talking about, Bhavna? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll simply go to this new button. Okay. This green button, click on that. It's a step-by-step process. So please follow along correctly. Okay. Over here, put a repository name. What are you going to put over here? Anything. Okay. Any kind of name that you want to put. I will write GitHub session December 22. This is my repository name. Is it fine? You people have to give a repository name please do not give a space in your repository name. Give any kind of name. If you want, you can put God, you can put your name, you can put anything, your college's name, your best friend's name, anybody's name. Okay, anything over here, just don't put spaces. After this, you may or may not add. Anybody, any doubt? Somebody has come with your real names. Okay. Bhavna, I still didn't get you which page you are talking about. But coming back, if you have any kind of description that you want to provide, you can provide. Else, you can skip this part. No problem. It's optional as it says. It's not mandatory for you to give a description. Okay. Until here, everybody fine? Are you guys on track? Like with me? Hello. Right? Like keep texting. Otherwise, I feel like the connection is lost or something happened. Okay. Next, you have this option of either making your repository public or private. Okay. Whatever we are trying to do now is called a repository. Okay. Don't try to rack your brain on this. It's very simple. Kuch nahi hai. Repository is just a repository. Google it out. Bahut easy hai. Kuch nahi. You can either make it public or private, like your Instagram accounts. You can either keep your Instagram accounts as public or as private. Utility is the same way. If you keep it as public, everybody else will be able to view. If you keep it as private, only people who you allow or you will be able to see the repository. Okay. For now, I would request all of you who are doing this to keep it on public mode, because this will be an assignment for you. So to track whether you have done the assignment or not, we would require your profile to be public. Okay, so please keep your repository as public. Click on this radio button. Okay. After that, just skip all these portions. Just click on create repository. I'm keeping it very simple. Generally, I explain everything that is written over here, but since you people are very at a very early stage, I'm not making things complex. Now tell me if you guys are on this page, if you guys can see the same page as I can see over here. Is it? Okay, Tilak. Others? Yes. That means congratulations, you have successfully created a repository today in the class. Okay. It's a very difficult step to do, but you have done this successfully. After this, you will have to add something to your repository. I'm telling you, whenever you play any kind of game, you have level 1, level 2, level 3, right? Everywhere you have that simple level, moderate level, expert level. In the same way, on GitHub, the way you add your files, there are 3 levels. Number 1 is the easiest level. Number 2 is easy level. Number 3 is tough level. Which one do you guys want to do today? Like start off with today. Easiest, easy or tough? Easy. You have 3 levels. Easiest, easy, tough. Easy. Easiest वाला पहले नहीं करना है. Easiest. See, I always believe there is a systematic process, okay? I just asked this to you because I wanted to. But I'll obviously start off with the easiest process because that's how things are to be done, okay? It's very easy. I mean, easy, बहुत easy. See, basically, all you have to do is you will have to just, it's very simple. I mean, you see, you just have this link over here, creating a new file. Just click on that file. And you will be taken to this place. Are you guys over here? Yes, easiest is the best to understand. Okay. easy. Your fundamentals, your concepts will be very clear. Okay, I'm assuming you people are here with me. Just give this file a name, a simple name. Let's say I'm giving easiest. Okay, just put the name as easiest.txt, because we will be creating a text file over here. TXT stands for text file. To make things very simple, this is the easiest step I told you, right? So we will be just keeping this name easiest.txt, and we will be writing something in the file. This place that you see over here, this black space, by the way, I'm using the dark mode. If you are using the light mode, your thing will look a little different. Just the mode, okay? Nothing else. Over here, you have to write something, okay? Now you can write anything. Write anything as you wish. Do not write anything abusive, obviously. Maintain the decorum. Write anything decent. Write anything that makes sense. And click on this button, commit new file. Write something over here. Firstly, give it a name. Something like this. Something.txt. Write something over here in this portion of the space, and just click on commit new file. Let me know that you have done it. Just tell me, yes, it's done, so that I can move ahead. I wrote something and I'm clicking on commit new file. Are you guys here? Have you guys done it? Others, have you guys done it? People who are here but not working, just here for the sake of staying in the meeting, there's no point. I'm telling you, if you want to get into a company, earn some money, you have to understand. After writing something, you'll get a button over there below. Just scroll down, commit a new file or something like that. Commit button will be there. Green button, click on that button. If you are not doing this, if you're not understanding this, you will not get satisfaction in your job. I'm telling you, if you go to any job and you are not able to understand what GitHub is, people will ignore you like anything. So I'm telling you, if you are there in the session, please utilize it. There was nobody who actually taught me things like this. I'm there to help you guys out. Please take this opportunity. I'm telling you, this will actually help you. I'm not kidding. GitHub is extremely important. If possible, go ask any of your seniors from your college or anybody who you know how important GitHub is. All of you done? Tilak done, Bhavna done, anybody else who was doing, who's left, having any issues, anything, anybody, trouble, कुछ हो रहा है, कहीं दिक्कत हो रहा है, anybody, any problem? Done, right? Check, yes, ma'am, as in you are not having any problem, right? Done. So everybody is over here. Congratulations, you have actually created a profile. Fake the laptop ko. Gayatri, take your laptop and just throw it out of the window. Okay. Or have you guys seen that meme of Gopi Bahu washing the laptop with soap? If possible, do that also. Okay. Okay. So what we have done. Okay. Sorry, I was just joking. Fix it. No problem. So what we have done till now is we have created a repository. We have pushed some code into our repository. This is where I come to a very important and interesting term. Acha, how many of you guys know the difference between push and pull? Can you guys see what I'm writing? Yes, I guess. Okay. You guys know the difference between I know this confuses everybody like hell. That is why I asked you. There are two words. Just tell me if you guys are able to read the text that I'm writing over here. Okay. Again, do not judge my handwriting. I'm not writing with my hand, but with my fingers. Okay, like on the mouse pad. So it might look very ugly, but try and understand. Okay. So coming to this, we have two very important concepts. We have push, we have pull. Push means whenever we are pushing, I mean, push the door inside. Pull means whenever we are taking it out, right? Push means whenever you are adding something inside, I mean, you are adding something. Pull means whenever you're taking things out. Push means you are adding things. Pull means you are taking things out. Is this clear to you guys? Clear, 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 clear. Okay. Now we speed up a little, okay? So right now what we have done, we created a file. What do you guys think? Did we push the text file or did we pull the text file? Answer this question. We created a text file. We added a text file. What did we do? Did we push or did we pull? Correct. We pushed. We added the file. Very simple. All of you guessed it right. Perfect. That means you are good to go with this concept. You know, push and pull are the backbone, is the backbone of GitHub. So understanding this is very important. Whenever you're trying to push the code, that means you're trying to add to GitHub. Now, I'm clearing out these texts, okay? Now, let's say I go to this text file over here, okay? And you see this dustbin over here? I click on this and I delete this file. Delete kaise karte hai? I click on the dustbin and I directly click on this button, commit changes. Done. What did you think I did? I deleted the code. Did I push the code or did I pull the code? Actually, I did not push or pull here. I did not do any of these when I'm doing delete operation. You know what is the meaning of push and pull here? See, there are two different things. One is your Git, which is in your command prompt. Remember, once upon a time, we opened a command prompt. We wrote these three commands, right? There are two things. One is this one, this space that you see, command prompt. This is your Git. And the other one that this is actually not your Git, but for simple terms, I'm telling you. And the other one is your GitHub, which is the website. If you're trying to add some code from your Git to your GitHub, if you're trying to add some code from your Git to your GitHub, from your Git to your GitHub, that is called push. Okay. And whenever you try to, like, how to say, you try to bring the code from the website to your Git, it becomes pull. Did you guys understand or it went? Just let me know. Didn't understand, right? I'll tell you. See, simple terms. You have this website, right? Don't try to memorize everything. Just try to understand and remember just one thing, one simple thing. You have the website. Website is called Git or GitHub. Let me know in the chat box. Website is called Git or GitHub. Perfect. Website is called GitHub. So whenever you are trying to add code to the website, it's called push. Whenever you're trying to take the code from the website, it's called pull. Did you guys understand now? You have your website, which is your GitHub. Whenever you try to push the code, it's your push. Whenever you try to take the code from the website, it's a pull. Simple. Okay. Don't try to make things complex. Understand a very simple way. You have a website, you push the code, push, take the code out, that is pull. Now, the process that I showed you, before that, what did I tell you? This was the easiest process, right? Now the next level is easy. After that comes a tough level or the expert level. Now, what do I mean by that? See, the way we added the file right now, the text file, how did we add? Yes, correct. Pull is like downloading. Perfect. Pull is actually like downloading. So the process that I showed you right now, that was like we tried to add the code or the file from the website itself. We went to that website, we clicked on that create a file wala link, and we created a file and we added it. After that, we deleted also. That's fine, right? But let's say I have a lot of files. I have a folder which contains hundreds of files. Now, every I have to do is
और मुस्कुराहटें
see, I'm at a very important stage now. It's very important for you to understand and don't break the flow like this, okay? See, right now what we did is we were working on the website. Let's say we have a folder which has 100 files, 100 files. To add all those files onto your GitHub, all you have to do is you have to do add a file, create new file, and you have to create that file manually over here and then upload. This was one way which I used just now, creating the text file. Right? The other way to do is you can upload files. When you click on upload files, you will be able to drag all your files over here or maybe choose your files. This is similar to how your Google Drive works. Okay? If you want to upload multiple files, you just click on that upload file button. You either drag all your files over here or maybe you just click on this link and it opens into your file manager and you open and you upload things. But even then, tell me one thing. If you have to upload 100 files, isn't it very time consuming and very complex? Every time you have to bring a file, add it here. Again, bring a file, add it here. If you want to delete, again, delete one file, like one file at a time. It's very time consuming and very complex. And what are we engineers for? We are here to make life simple, right? We don't want to go back to that age where we created fire with stones. We are not early humans. We are humans of the 21st century. So we have to make things simple. For that, we will be using some code. Okay. Now, how will we be using that code? We will be using our GitBash. Remember, you had downloaded GitBash? We will be using that GitBash to add a bunch of code using just 3 simple commands. One word, 3 commands. And we will be able to add things into our GitHub. Simple as that. Did you guys understand till here? Is it clear? Did I make things complex? Is it clear to you guys? Just let me know. Right? Okay. Just a second. I had a document which I would like to share. Again, few. I'm not speaking only. Now is it fine? Is my voice breaking again? It's breaking now also. Or is it clear now? Clear? Chal. So what we'll do is, we will quickly learn the process to add files from our local system to GitHub. Okay? If today you are not able to understand how exactly to do it, don't worry. We will make it very simple, okay? If you are not able to do, at least listen to me and see what I'm doing. You'll be able to understand everything clearly, okay? What we'll do is, we will go to GitBash. We will open GitBash, but not like this. Wait. I'm giving you some steps. Do it step by step along with me. You will not face any problem. That's my promise. Go to your file manager. Go to your documents. Create a folder over here. Create a folder over here like this. Add anything. I'm just doing GitHub session. Okay? Right click and open GitBash here. Okay, I'm doing stepwise. Please follow it properly. I created a folder and opened GitBash over here. Okay. Now what I have to do is it fine till here? Just let me know if you have any problem over here, okay? Get into this folder, create a text file. Get into this folder and create a text file. How do you create a text file in Windows, man? Document. What document? Okay. Oh no, wait. Just create a text file, okay? Text document. I am basically a Linux user, so I haven't used Windows since a long time. I am doing it a different way. Guys, you people do it in a different way as you do. Just create a normal text file. Write anything you wish to in the text file and save it in that folder. Do it. I'm also doing it. Okay. Okay, I'm creating a Word document only, or maybe wait, sample.txt. If possible, please create a text document only. Just write anything over here. Okay, this is a sample doc. And just save this file, okay? I saved it. It's currently inside this folder. Done, guys. I'm speeding up a little. We have this folder over here in documents, which says GitHub session. You can name it anything else. Go inside that folder, create a sample text file or a Word file, whatever you want to. Open GitBash inside this folder now. Inside this folder, open GitBash and remember these three commands. Remember these three commands. Number one, have you guys watched CID ever in your life? CID? CID dekha hai kabhi? Have you guys seen CID? Yes. So you people must be aware of ACP Pratyuman. ACP Pratyuman, everybody would know. We will be using ACP rule over here. This is my rule. You will not find it anywhere on the internet. Yes, senior most officer. ACP. Wherever you find this ACP rule, just know that either that session has been taken by me or somebody who has written that on the internet has learned it from me only, because this is my rule. I have created this, okay? A stands for add. C stands for commit. I'm writing over here, okay? C stands for commit. P stands for push. Sorry, guys, my handwriting is extremely bad. Did you guys understand? I'm unable to access the chat box, which is why I cannot write. I mean, there is a glitch over here because of which it's not working. Okay. A for add, C for commit, P for push. These are the three commands or the three steps which we will be doing. This is how we will be adding anything that we have in our folder in Git. We will be directly adding it to GitHub. No matter 100 files, 10 files, 1 file, it will do everything together. See the magic now. I'm rubbing this off, okay? Just remember this ACP rule. Now what you have to do is, you will have to write 3 commands. Git, add, dot. Dot in programming or computer means everything. Dot means everything, okay? Now it says it is not a Git repository. What I have to do is, I will have to do Git init first. You have to do Git init. First step, you have to do Git init. Init means initialize. Okay? So the first step that you have to do after creating the text file when you come to GitBash is Git init. Okay? After that, you have to do Git add space dot. Done? Are you guys with me? First step, Git init. Second step, Git add space dot. Simple. We have done A for add. Okay? Second is C for commit. Commit is, command is git commit -m. Inside double quotes, you have to write something. You have to write the message, what you want to do. Okay? Let's say I'm adding a text file. So I will write adding a sample text file. Whenever you are working on a very big project, you should always write some meaningful commit messages so that anybody who sees your code will be able to understand, oh, okay, this person has done this part of the task. Let's say you are supposed to build a sign up button. You will write build a sign up button. So anybody who sees your long 500 lines ka code will be quickly able to understand that, oh, you have added a button. So you should always write meaningful commit messages. What is the command? Git commit -m, adding sample, whatever you write inside the double quotes. Okay? Just hit enter. Okay? After you do that, we have completed with A for add, C for commit. We are only left with P for push. Okay? Simple line, just add git push. But when you do git push, you are supposed to get this error. Okay? Now, how do you solve this error? See. Go to your GitHub profile. Okay? Yes, git add commit push. Go to your GitHub profile. Click on this repo ka link. And you will find, when you click on this code button, you will see this link over here. This one. Just click on copy from here. I'll repeat all these steps. For now, just see what I'm doing. Okay? Go to GitBash and write git push, git remote, add, copy paste. And after that, do git push. It's not happening. Wait. Just give me a moment. I will just fix this and then I'll get back. Okay. Dekho. I'm making it simple for you. Ye sab bhul ja. Whatever I did, just forget it. What was the first step that we did? Can anybody tell me what was the first step that we did over here in GitBash? Quickly tell me what was the first step that we did? Bolo. What was the first step? Init. Perfect. Git init was our first step. What was the second step that we did? not dot. Hemant, just git init. Simple, git init. Take a screenshot of all the commands when I do it. And after that, I'll give you a document where I've written all these steps step by step. Perfect. Good. Git add space dot. Always remember, give a space before the dot or else you'll get an error. Okay. Add this. Done. Finished. After that, A done. Next. Next step. Commit. Perfect. Since I have already done the commit thing once, I'm not showing it to you again, but the commit message will look like this. Okay. This is how your commit message is supposed to look like. Take a screenshot over here because I'm going to delete this. Okay. So we are officially done with A. We are done with C. What are we left with? ACP Pratyuman. P, push. Now, whenever you're trying to push for the first time, you will be getting some errors. You saw I got some errors. Now, why is that so? Whenever you're doing it for the first time, you will get some error. To fix that, you have to do something. You have to use this command, git remote add origin. Okay? Git remote add origin, and you will have to copy paste this link from here. You go to this button, code, click on this. You will get this link from here. Click on this and just copy paste over here like this. Okay? This is when you are pushing it for the first time. Remember, this I'm showing it to you once. Again, I'll do the same thing for a fresh new folder and I'll show it to you again. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, it's human nature. You will never get anything in the first attempt. You have to do it for you have to do it for the second time or the third time. Only then things will be clear. Okay. So for now, just remember, for the first time, you have to do this. Uske baad, you have to do the regular thing, which is git push. Okay. Again, you will see there is some kind of error again. Let's read this. Current branch master has no upstream branch. Now, this is a very complex thing, which we will not be able to cover in one session. If I do that, your brains will explode. You see this thing over here, master, which means we are on the master branch. Okay. For now, just know that we are on the master branch. We have to simply copy paste this code, whatever is written over here, copy, and we have to paste and press enter. Simple. This is another error which we have to fix again. We are on main. Yeah, fine. Main, master, both are the same things. Okay. Now here is an error. Remember one thing, I will give you a document. I'm not sharing the document with you right now. Otherwise, you will get confused. But I have prepared a Google document where I've written about all these things that you have to do, all these errors that we are getting, and what you have to do to fix these errors. Okay, so don't get scared. Right now, the error that we are getting, this error has been introduced in 2019. Before 2019, you wouldn't be getting this error. Okay. So to do that, what you have to do is just a second. Let me do one thing. Things have become a little complex. Let's do one thing. I am deleting the folder that I just created and I'll do the entire thing again. Okay. So that it's a revision for you also, and things over here have become a little complex. So we'll solve this thing. Okay. Let me delete this folder. And I'm also closing all my command prompts, all my git bashes, everything. So if you are confused, let's start off with this again in a fresh way now. Okay? First step, create a folder. Name it anything. Okay? Get into that folder, create a text file or any kind of file. Okay? Oh, my document is not working. Just a second. Can anybody please guide me as to how we create text files in Windows? Sorry, I'm not a Windows user, so I have forgotten almost everything. How to create a text file on Windows? Notepad. Right. So how do you open Notepad over here? Right click, then new, then I'm not getting that option to text document का option ही नहीं है मेरे पास. I'm not getting the text document option. Wait, I'll quickly Google search. Arey, one thing I can do, I can just do it on Notepad directly, no? Wait. I'm just doing it over here. Okay. And I am saving it inside this folder. Okay, that works. Yeah. Sample.txt. I guess this works this way. Chalo. So currently inside this folder, we have a sample.txt file. Okay. Now what I'll do is inside this, I will open my git bash. Okay. And I'll do some steps. What are the steps? I will try and configure Git once. Wait, the Git configuration code was just a second. I'll keep my camera off for 1 second. Okay. So we will have to use the Git configuration commands once, not Git init. Git init was initializing the repository. We will have to use the Git. Yes. Git configure commands. Just a second. Remember, we configured using our username and email ID. That command we have to just write. I'll just come over here and I'll add, write git config / global user.name. Since I'm doing it for the first time, I'm doing this. Okay. Printf twinkle. Next again. User.email. This one. Done. This was my first step. After this, what we have to do is we will have to follow the ACP rule. Okay. We will have to do git add dot. Okay, first we'll have to do git init, then git add dot, then git commit -m, first commit. See, Now it has been committed. Okay? After this, you will have to write git push, and then you are supposed to get an error. Now, how are we going to fix this error is what we are going to see now. See, no configured push destination. Basically, my Git is unable to understand, like inside whose GitHub am I supposed to send all your code to? It's unable to understand. Okay. I have to make that connection very properly so that GitHub understands that inside my GitHub profile only it has to add the code, right? So for that, I will have to make the connection properly. Because of that only it's giving me this error. Okay. So to do that, what we'll do is the URLs in the command line are configured a remote repository using this line. How are we going to do it? See. Basically, I'll have to come to this repository, click on this link, copy this link, and what I have to do is there was a command which I'm forgetting, git remote add origin. Just a second. So basically, we will have to add the URL. But before that, we have to do something. See, I'll tell you. There are a few steps that you have to follow. I was trying to ignore these steps because it's a little complex, but seems like there is no other way out. Okay? Just listen to these steps very carefully. If you get confused, don't worry. I will give you the document where all these steps are clearly written. Okay? Go to your profile over here. Go to settings. After going to settings, scroll down and you will find this option, developer settings, right? Click on developer settings. Go to personal access token. Go to tokens classic. Generate a new token. Is it clear, guys, or are you getting confused? Clear? Add any name that you wish to, any name, any name. Okay. I'm just adding it as GitHub session. Change the expiration to no expiration. And click on all the checkboxes like this. All the checkboxes. Do this quickly. And lastly, click on generate new token. When you do that, you will get something like this. Copy that and keep that safe with you. What I'm doing is I am keeping it safe over here. You can keep it at any place. Okay, no problem. Get back to GitBash. Over here, what you have to do is you will have to write git remote. See, the command is given over here. Git remote add name URL. Add. Okay. Copy paste the URL. Just copy paste the URL from here. I'll tell you. See, it can become a little complex, but it's not that complex. You basically have to come back to your profile. Okay? You have to come back to your profile. Go to the repository in which you were working. This one. After coming to this repository, go to the code button. Okay? click on the link that you have, copy that link, come to GitBash, paste this link. Okay. After that, come back over here. Wherever you see this GitHub, bring your cursor to that position. Add an @ sign over there. @ sign over there. And before that @ add the token that you had copied. See, this is why I told you it's a little complex. If you don't understand this, no problem. Once again, after copying token, go to your profile, come to this repository, click on the code button, copy this link, HTTPS link. Clear? Paste the code that you had generated over here. Is it fine? Copy paste that HTTPS link, copy paste the code that you had generated. After adding an @ before GitHub, paste that code and then press enter. Okay. After this, try adding git push. Then try writing git push origin main. Are you guys on track or are you guys getting confused? See, this is an additional step, an extra step. What I showed you in the first time, that is creating the repo from the website. That is what is enough. Okay, if you know that much is enough. But this which I'm showing you is important when you are working with your codes. Okay. Confused? Where are you now? Tilak, tell me, where are you now? Repositories. Fine. That means you are over here. Have you clicked on this code and copied this link from here? You basically have to copy the link from here. And then you will have to do this command, this one. Git remote add this link. Okay. And then you will just have to add an @ before GitHub and paste the code that you had copied. Simple. Kuch nahi hai isme. After that, you simply have to write git push origin main. Are you fine or still confused? Okay, fine. Let's do one thing. Let's leave this. If it's becoming that complex, let's leave this. Leave. It's becoming complex, just leave. Whenever you have to add some code, what you have to do is just click over here, click on upload files, come to this page, choose your files, just click on the folder that you had created, click this file and just press open and your file will be uploaded. Simple. You don't have to crack your brain and just click on commit changes. This is my network error most probably, but if you upload your file, it will get uploaded most probably. Just try doing this. If you can do this, it's over for you. GitHub is still this much over. After that, whatever we did, it's complex for you. Just leave it. No problem. Or maybe if possible, I'll give you a Google document ka link. Take the link from here. I have written, oh, I cannot share the link right now. I'll share it via Riaz. If you want, just follow the steps over there, written clearly. You will be able to do the project properly. Okay. If you are not able to do that, no problem. Just leave it. you should be able to upload files from the website itself. Okay? Are you guys comfortable with dragging and dropping files to the GitHub from website? Apart from Tilak, anybody else who is doing? Right? So I guess this was where we are supposed to conclude. So we have done almost everything, but all these things are a little complex, like Git branches are complex, .git ignore file, these are little complex things. And they are not much important also if you are just starting off with GitHub. In the beginning, it's okay if you are just okay uploading files from the website itself. Okay? So, do you guys have any queries regarding the class today? Those of you who are there, 38 of you. Anybody, any query? You can ask me any queries from the class, from my experience about me, anything, any general kind of questions that you would want to ask. I'm open to all of them. Got it, no? Any other, anything that you want to ask? Anything? Any confusion? Anything? Yes? You can switch on your mic and ask also, no problem. This is an informal part of the session. If you want to ask anything, you may ask. Anybody, any question or any feedback, like how was the class? Was it good? Like, did you guys understand? I understand. No problem, Jyoti. Just take things clear, go slow, understand the basics, and try doing few things, lesser things, more number of times. Do just 2 things, but do it for more than 200 times. You will be an expert and you'll love studying also. If you're doing less stuff, more number of times. That you will have to connect with Riaz once. Okay. Yeah, I know. That code part must be confusing. I know. Because you know why? The process was actually very simple. To be very honest, it was very simple. But after GitHub has added all these auth tokens, all these keys and everything, things have unnecessarily become very complex. I agree to this. But still, I have written that document, which I will share it. If you people, like, if it is possible by you guys, just try doing that by following the steps. It will be easy. Another thing I'm telling you again and again, GitHub is not an easy concept. It will take some time for you to digest. But if you, like, if today, if after the class anybody asks you what is GitHub, if you are able to say even one line, you should know that you have actually gained something from this class, from this session. That is what my focus was, for you to be aware of GitHub. Jyoti, good that you are doing the full stack web development internship. It's good. Thank you. That was what my primary intention was, to make classes interesting. Okay. So I was planning, like, if you want, you can check out my LinkedIn profile or our resume and all. So we were planning to conduct some LinkedIn sessions or maybe on resume. So if you are interested, you can ask or talk to Riaz about it, that you would like me to take up a session on LinkedIn most probably. So I'll tell you about things that can help you reach more people on LinkedIn, build a good profile. It can help you get jobs. And I started freelancing in my 2nd year. Okay. And I started with LinkedIn and I learned Python. I learned Django. Okay. I learned web development with Python. And in like 1 week of learning it, I was telling this in my previous course also. In 1 week of learning it, I was doing an internship for a company where I was paid around 10,000. So I got it from LinkedIn only. So that is, I'm telling you over and over again, that it's possible to crack good deals, to get good opportunities from LinkedIn. And whenever you're applying for jobs also, if you are letting your recruiter know that you have a good LinkedIn profile, it helps you a lot. I have appeared in many product-based interviews. I appeared for Dell. I appeared for many product-based interviews. And from my experience only, I'm telling you that. So if you would want me to take a session, just talk to Riaz, or maybe you can search it up on Google, like YouTube, Google, like how to build a good LinkedIn profile, because LinkedIn is actually very important.
Twinkle, actually, we have this session in the next coming weeks.
Okay.
Like we'll be taking class for them on how to making the LinkedIn profile strong and how to make the perfect resume for companies.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Will that be an online session or?
Yeah, that will be an online session only, but I think the timings may change.
All right. No issues. No issues.
Yeah.
That's no. Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Any other questions? Any technical questions? Any other thing that you would want to know? Otherwise, we will wrap up the class. Today's coding or coding in general? If you do not have any questions, you can give some feedbacks also regarding today's class. Also, data structures are very important, guys. If you want a good job, you have to be very good at data structures. Video, Riaz, please help them get the video of today's class. I mean, the recording of the class. And I will also share the link of the document. I will try to make it even more simple, and I will try and work on that. I'll try to make it even more simple so that it's very easy for you to do it. That's it. Yeah, please message me on LinkedIn. No problem. I'm always very active on LinkedIn. Thank you for attending the class, Jyoti. Anybody else? Any other question? Again, if you have any other questions, you may ask on LinkedIn, or if you want to post anywhere about intern call, you have many opportunities here that also you can utilize. Thank you, Jyoti, again. So then I guess nobody else has any questions. So we can wrap it up now. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like they can find this recorded video lecture in our YouTube channel by 9:30 today.
All right.
Yeah.
That is it. Good night. Bye, 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 guys.
Okay, I think you can stop recording.
Yeah, I'll stop the sharing first. How do I stop the recording? The recording is stopped or what? Or am I not the host? I am the host.
No, you haven't stopped the recording yet.
Oh, recording.